Baje, mija. Baje, mija, acuérdate que estoy ocupada.
Okay, we're missing. Okay, Joanna is here and Albedo as well. So good. And let's see if Jennifer comes. Hello, Joanna. So good to see you again. Do you guys hear me well?
No.
It's a bit broken.
Yeah.
No, teacher.
Okay, just okay. What about now? Do you hear me a bit better?
It's bad.
Okay. Okay, let's wait for. Okay, Albedo wrote to me. Let's see what he wrote to me. Not actually sure. Okay, let me just. I'm trying. I'm trying to join Albedo. Okay, Albedo, are you here? No, he's not here, but he is active. Okay. Hi, Albedo.
Hello, tutor. How are you? Cordial greeting,
Um,
tutor and partners. How are you? I'm fine.
yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. So good to see you, Albedo. We were just waiting for
Excellent.
you because
A lot of work,
Jennifer,
tutor.
a lot of yeah, right. I know. Jennifer is not connected, so we will get started. Okay, we'll get started. Uh, this is our last encounter. So eighth one. How do you feel about that? Good. Some of you are saying, "Thank God, this is the end."
Okay.
No. I don't think so. Just, just teasing you a little bit. Okay, so yeah, this is our last encounter, and you soon will have to face the final exam, which is the IELTS. So today also we are going to check part 3 of the IELTS, and we're gonna stick there. Okay, we're gonna take the whole lesson for practicing this part 3 about the IELTS oral examination. Okay. So we sent you a video about the IELTS part 3. So I want some of you can tell me a little bit what was the video about, what did you get from the video, what principles of this interview you can have in order to get a high score. Okay. So Albeiro, tell me
Tell me,
something
tutor.
about tell me something
Okay.
about the video. Go ahead.
Okay. The video about video part three is held with the activities, the video preparation for the IELTS exam in this interview, okay? With methods, strategies, and materials, and topics of important events and celebration in a person's life. Questions relate to a special celebration and birthday, weddings, different events that have occurred in the person, okay?
Okay, good. Esperanza, tell us something else about the video.
The video is about speaking interview part 3. It does some recommendations, so as listen careful to the questions. You should take time to think the response. You should complete the answer. You should have excellent vocabulary and grammar. For example, you you should answer clear and logical answers, and you can use some examples. You should be interested in the topic. You don't rush. You should take time to answer clearly. Um, is important the topic. It is about important events and celebration and in your life. Thank you.
Okay. Kelgian, Joanna, would you like to add something to that?
Yes, I would like to add that in this video, give some advice or how can you take time to think. And there are two expressions that I like. For example, when the examiner asks one question and you don't know the answer immediately, you can say like, "That's an interesting question. Can you give me a moment to think?" Or "That's an unusual question. Please give me a second to think." I believe that it's very important because when when someone asks one question of you, maybe you don't have the answer immediately and you can think maybe 10 seconds to think the answer. Maybe you can take one note and after you can speak the answer. And I like the attitude of the people who take the exam because she speak clear and normally she don't be nervous or don't be frustrated. She is calm, and I think that is very important when you take the IELTS exam.
Right. Joanna, would you like to say something else?
Yes, and additional, the speaker say you need to include logical reasons and specific examples, and you try to give clearly responses. Yeah.
Right. Yes. What else were you saying? Did you finish?
Logical responses.
Yes. Good. That's good. Okay. So yeah. So you can the idea for IELTS per 3, just making a summary of what you guys just said. Complete answers are important. Don't rush. Okay. You have time to think and also to so don't be in a hurry. Don't rush. Okay. Just Jen said you can buy some time. Okay. What does it mean? If the question is kind of unusual question, you could also say, okay, I've never thought about that. Let me ask. Sorry, I've never thought about that. Give me a moment to think about that. Okay. You can also say that. Or there are many ways to say a different thing for you to buy some time. Okay. You can buy time, which means, okay, that's an unusual question. Give me some seconds to think. Okay. That is also for the IELTS. And something is going to come. Something is going to come to your mind if you do that. I mean, you don't have to just start right away answering the question if you don't know what are you gonna say, because sometimes somewhere in your answer you will be stuck, like and you don't want that. Okay, just take time saying, okay, that's so interesting. Let me think about it. Okay, also, in I think we have said this before, but it is important to remind every time. Answer the question and two details or three details. Okay, don't be too short. Try to make it simple. Let me say it again. answer the question in a simple way and also provide details. Okay, provide some examples. Okay, one or two, and remember the examiner has more questions, so don't worry. If you don't have anything else to say, just leave it there, make it simple, and he will come up with another question. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so also try to show interest to the questions, okay? Even though the questions are boring, this is important as well so that you can get a good high score, okay? Let's say that they're asking you something about sports, and for you sports is a boring thing. Don't worry. I mean, try to show interest. Okay, soccer. Wow, yeah, soccer. It's one of the amazing sports. Okay, no, not that way, but you can show interest. Okay, yeah, soccer. Yeah, here in my country, it's kind of usual that everyone would like to play soccer, but yeah, in your question, I would say this and this and this. Okay, try to show interest. Logical, important, logical answers. Can you please mute your microphone just for a while? Esperanza and Albeiro, just while, and then I think that will help us a lot with the noisy back there. Uh, okay, now it's kind of better. Yeah, thank you, Albeiro. So don't be too creative, okay? Answer the question, but don't be like a philosopher or like a scientist or trying to sound like an eminent, something like, oh, yeah, the worldview says this and this. You don't have to do that, okay? What you have to do is to show your vocabulary, also the good sentence structure that you have, and also speak at length. I mean, that's important, and provide complete answers. That's important. Okay. So I'm just saying all that you said. It is what the video talked about. So thank you for that. I'm just saying them in another word, but you just covered it all. Okay. So this encounter we're gonna practice. Okay. And yeah, I want you to have with you a chronometer as well with you that is going to help you to check your time, not to set you in attention or to give you bad view, but to have a clue or an
Sorry,
idea
Giver,
about
I
your
couldn't
own time.
understand.
So
Oh,
okay, what I'm saying is that it
I
is
can
important for you to
understand.
have a cell phone with you or a chronometer with you. Is it broken? What about now?
I don't listen very good,
Yeah.
teachers.
Yes, you don't. Sorry. This okay. Is it better now? No.
Mm, mm, mm.
Okay, wait. Hold
I
on.
don't listen, tutor.
Okay, I got you guys. Just hold on.
Is it better now?
Do you hear me now? Okay, let's try. Do you hear me now?
Mm, mm.
Eh, hold on. Don't worry. Shortly. Wait a minute.
No le fue bien, a que no adivinan quién vi. Bien. Una vieja política.
Okay, do you hear me
Ya
now?
llegué. Clara lo
Yes, okay, tutor. I
Okay,
listen.
let us. Thank you. Let us do something. Can you please, just for a while, let's check if. Can you please mute your microphones and also can you turn off your camera? Let's see if this works better that way. Just for a couple of minutes. Let's see if the connection gets better. The importance here is the audio. So if you hear me well and I hear you well, so that's the really important thing. So let's try to turn off. Thank you, Joanna. Turn off our cameras and let's see how it works. Okay, that's okay. Thank you, Kelvin and Joanna. Okay, let's see. Do you hear me well? You can say yes or shake your head. Your head.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So sorry for that interruption. So we're gonna practice, right? What I said is that it's important for you when you'll be there in the real exam that that you have a chronometer with you. Okay, that's what I was saying. Have something that will tell you your time. Okay, not to set you in tension or to give you some pressure, but just so that you can check your own time. That what I was saying that. Okay, so now we're going to practice, and I want you also to have something with you, a chronometer, or it would be your cell phone or something else that help you out to check your own time so that you don't take too much or or it will be too short. Okay, that's not the idea, right? Okay, so I assume you all heard what I said, right? Do you hear me well, guys? I'm just checking.
I couldn't listen.
You- Okay, what you couldn't listen? What you couldn't hear? Sorry. What part?
Uh, the last part, you have been saying a talk about the chronometer, but I don't know what.
Okay. Yeah, I said that it's important for you to have a chronometer with you. That's what I said. Okay. So now we're going to practice.
I have
Okay.
a question.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead.
what is the time, the recommendation time for every question, for each question? Sorry, 30
It all.
seconds.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, that wouldn't be quite like in a certain way because some questions you will take more than that. But 4 sentences will be good.
Okay,
More than a time, I will say some sentences. Okay.
okay,
But if there is a question that is a big one, maybe you can take more than that. Okay. But
okay.
try to do it like the girl in the video. She did it quite good. She answered, provided two examples, made sometimes free, and also using a good vocabulary. That's the idea. Okay, so we are going to practice. Do you all hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Good.
teacher.
Okay, good. So we're going to practice now, and I want to start with you, Keljan. Okay. So
Okay.
remember that this will last 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, that is the length. Of- Okay,
Sorry, I listen my name, but I can listen now.
that's okay. So what I was saying, do you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. What I was saying is that you will have 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, four
Okay.
to five minutes. Okay, let me talk to you a little bit about shops, about shopping centers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just set my chronometer here, and you
Yeah.
start speak for the first question, and I will keep asking. Okay. Will smaller shops survive in the current business system that we have today?
Sorry, I can listen the question.
Okay. Will smaller
Okay.
shops survive in the current business systems that we have today?
Oh, this is an interesting question. I believe that the smaller shopping center maybe with the time will be disappear because the empire system, the economic empire system, has been attract the shopping, the shopping. Some people prefer to buy there's something in a big shop because you can find a lot of things in that. But in some smaller shop, maybe you can find all article that you are finding. For that reason, I believe that the small shop can be disappeared.
Okay. What are some characteristics of shopping malls and smaller shops? And mention some differences.
Okay, the question is about the big shops and small shops. It
Right.
is true. Okay.
Yeah.
The difference is that in a big shop or in a big local shop, you can you can encounter independent store. Uh, Maybe there are shop assistant, and you can give personal attention for you. But in the smaller shops, maybe there are only people that is in the that receive your money when you need to pay. Maybe in the small shop you need to pay in cash, but in a big shop maybe you can pay with a credit card or with a debt card. Uh, Other difference is that the big shop uh, maybe have more article, and the small shop maybe have been limited in some product.
Okay. What is the trend of future shopping centers?
Sorry,
What is
can you
the
rephrase? Okay.
Yeah, what is the trend of future shopping centers?
The technological advice, uh, because the technological device, sorry, because more people need a new technological device like computer, uh, tablets, maybe cell phone. And the future of the trend is that the people need to obtain new technological device. And this is a good business when the people start a business with technological device.
Okay. What do you think about online shopping? Some people think it is dangerous, some others don't. What's your opinion?
And okay, in my opinion, it is better to only shop that the physical shop and store, because in the online you don't need to do you don't need make a line to pay, or maybe you have a lot of option in online, and only you need to be carefully with your data information, that you can use a safe computer, or you can use a, a famous pay to buy online. I prefer to pay to buy something in a shop online. This year I believe that I have and it's the reason.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Kelvin. That was part three of the IELTS. Thank you so much. So, okay, this is the procedure, right? So it is going to be something like this, and yeah, it isn't that hard, right? Do you hear me now? Well, I'm just checking.
Yes.
Okay, good. So yeah, let me just we because of a matter of time, we're gonna keep going, and later on, I will give you some tips. Okay, I will make a feedback for you guys to have in mind. But that was good. Thank you, Kelvin.
Okay.
Okay, let me go with you, Joanna. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I will ask you some questions about advertisement. Okay, advertisement.
Okay. I don't know what means statement.
Okay, okay. Let me announcement. Is it,
Announcement.
yeah, is that a better word for you? Okay, let me give you some tip here before we continue. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Uh, so you have to take some advantage from this, like from this platform that we're having. So you don't know what means advertisement. That's good. And also it is good that you're sincere and you tell me. But remember that we have internet, okay? So something good for you. Let's say that in the exam, the examiner will ask you or will give you some word that you don't know what it means. So then what will you do? You will go to let's say word reference. That's way better than Google Translate, and try to check some sy- synonyms. Okay.
Okay.
My advice for you would be not to translate the word, but if you don't understand it as well, you just go and then you can just go and translate it. But if you look for some words that are similar, that will help you out. Okay, so remember that we have yes, we have internet, so this is for our own good. Okay, so advertisement. Okay, that is like an announcement in a public medium promoting a product, service, or event, publicizing a job vacancy. Do you know what I mean, Joanna?
Ah, yes. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
okay, you got the word now. You know what it means.
Uh, 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 if you know what means the word, the interlocutor give me time for search the word.
No, no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't give you time. I'm just giving you some like tricky way. I mean, this is not a tricky way, but this is something for you to help you understand a word that you don't know.
Okay.
Okay, you can tell your examiner, sorry, can you rephrase that word? Can you say that word in another word? That will be something that you could do. But if you have the time, you can check it online. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So do you understand advertisement,
I can hear you.
Ellen? Sorry. Okay. Do you understand now?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, I'm gonna ask you now. Okay. So you ready?
I guess.
Okay. So okay, what are the three of the aisles? So let me ask you some questions about advertise. Okay. So what are the functions of advertising? What are the functions of advertisement? Joanna, are you there? Sorry, sorry, Joanna. I don't listen to you, Joanna. I don't hear you. Sorry. Esperanza, do you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Joanna, do you hear me? Okay, Joanna, are you there?
Maybe the connection broke.
You think so? Oh, yeah, okay, she just left. That's okay. Okay, okay, Esperanza. I'm gonna practice with you. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Let me look for another kind of topic. Okay. Let's let me ask you about. No, let me just choose something here that it would be that hard. Um, yeah, hold on. I will give you your topic within a minute. Okay, let me ask you something about studies, okay? About your study. Okay?
I don't understand the question, teacher. I
It was broken.
I
Okay, that's okay.
speak.
Okay, yeah, wait okay, this is killing me a little bit, but that's okay. Um okay, let me ask you some questions about parties, okay?
Hobbies.
About parties.
Paris. Okay,
Okay.
Paris.
Yeah, like yeah, like celebrations, okay, parties,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay, what's the difference between serious parties and friendly ones?
I think in our society the Paris is an activity very important. All time the people are doing celebrations. For example, birthdays, uh, weddings, mm, graduations. mm, the Paris in our society are important because a person can share uh, different moments with the family, with the friends, or you can celebrate uh, special moments, and activity important. um, the people uh, do celebration in family with their friends, for example.
Okay, why are some people late for parties intentionally?
Mm, birthdays, for example, birthdays, graduations, mm, Mother's Day, for example, Woman Day, mm, the work day, uh, that's
Okay,
mm,
okay, why do some people like party while others hate it?
could you please repeat me the questions?
Yes, why do some people like parties while others hate parties?
I don't understand the questions.
Okay, let's say that you have a party in your house.
Mm,
What would you do if you have a celebration in your house? What would you do if the guests feel bored?
in my house.
Yeah.
Uh, in the last mess in the last month, excuse me, in the last month, we were celebrating the birthday of my small daughter. It was 28 April. My small daughter was 7 years. We were sharing with my family and some friends. We enjoyed a delicious meal together. Excuse me, we like share a cake because my small daughter likes the cake and the candies. Mm, we invite some friends and family, uncles, aunts, cousins, uh, brothers, sisters, some neighborhoods, and we were very funny because my daughter was very happy in your birthday. She likes that we celebrate her birthday.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for that, Esperanza. I know you're trying hard. Yeah. Just yeah, keep practicing and keep going forward. I mean, this was an unusual topic, but you're you're trying your best. Thank you for that. Can you please let me yeah, Esperanza, can you mute your microphone?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Can you mute your microphone, Esperanza, please? Okay, I think it's a way better. Thank you so much. Okay, Joanna, are you here? Let me hear your voice. Okay, no, Joanna isn't here. Okay, Albeiro, so I'm gonna practice with you.
Okay, tutor, tell me.
Okay, Albeiro, so I will ask you some questions
Okay,
and kind of the same, okay? You have to you have to answer. Let us talk about museum, okay? Museum, sorry.
okay,
Okay, so how often do you visit the museum?
okay. At this moment, no, I don't visit the museum because only I work and to study at university. I was to visit the museum. It was when I studied at school. At this moment, I was I visit a museum. I was in Bogota. Um, oh my God.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
That's okay. Okay, which type of museum, sorry, is popular in your country?
Okay. In country is popular, Bogota, Museo del Hombre, Planetario. Um,
Okay,
no more.
okay, that's okay. That's okay. Let me give another question. What do you think of the importance of museums in history?
Okay, yes, it's very important. Mm, the museum for the human because the remember the descendants the Homo sapiens and the men. Um, okay, descendants. Yes, descendants. Sí. Okay. No more computer.
Okay, okay,
Descend.
that was a bit hard to understand, but that's okay. Um, yeah, that's okay. I think something important for you guys will be, yeah, will be to practice a bit more, asking questions yourself. That will also give you some idea of how it's gonna be the procedure, and also it is like a two-way conversation with your examiner. So I want you to keep practicing, okay? That is going to be
Okay,
important
tutor.
because
Yes.
yeah, that is for Albedo, for Keljan, and also
Okay.
for Esperanza, for each one of you, every one of you. Yeah, that would be important to keep practicing, okay? So
Yes,
something
tutor.
good, a good exercise we did was with Keljan, okay? That is a good example for you guys to follow, okay? So if you don't understand, let's say a specific topic or a word, just happened with Joanna, right? She didn't understand the advertisement. That's okay. But remember that, yeah, you can also ask the examiner, or you can check on on the website, okay, on Google Translate or word reference or anything like that. That will help you a lot, okay? But
Okay.
okay, remember, let me give you some things again, okay, some tips. We're gonna practice again, okay? We're going to start again with Kelvin, and I want you, Esperanza and Albeiro. I want
Okay.
you to, yeah, I want you to pay attention, okay? Pay attention to what we're gonna do. Pay attention to what we are going to do. Just it is going to be a sample of the exam with Kelvin, okay? So it will be more than one question, so you have to be ready to answer them. Let's say not in a short way, but accurately, okay, with accuracy. You will have to answer them, not taking too much, okay, too much time. But you answer the question and also give, let's say, two more details. Okay, that's important. If you Albeiro and Esperanza can write that down, that's important. I answer the question and provide two more details. Two more details. Okay, that is important. Okay. Also, let me just remind you this. Try to be logical. Don't be too creative. Try just to answer the the questions as simple as possible. Okay, make it simple and show your vocabulary. Okay, the what wide range of vocabulary that you have, which I think is which I think you have a really good vocabulary. Okay. Okay. So Esperanza Albeiro, I will start over. I will practice again with Kelgen, and Joanna left us. So that's okay. Um, and then you will be the next one. Okay, the next ones. Is that okay, Albeiro and Esperanza?
Okay.
Okay, that's okay. So let me just again with you, Kelvin, right? Okay, let me just go with
Okay,
advertisement.
advertising. Okay.
Okay, so what are the functions of advertisement?
Oh, the function of the advertising is to promote new products or maybe promote new programs of TV of someone. The advertising have the intention that the people acquire or buy new product for their life or maybe for their family or the people watch new program of TV.
Okay, what is the effect of advertisement to people?
Oh, the effect is a commercial because when someone shows or when someone watches an advertising in the TV, maybe they think, hey, I need to buy new products. For example, I like the product with the drinking. And many people think that you need to prove new beer or new soda because the commercial is very interesting and they use a specific color like red or blue and you say, oh, this is a refresh a drink and I need to prove that.
Okay. Do you and disgusted? Sorry. Do you feel bored or disgusted about advertisement? If so, what kinds of advertisement make you feel bored or disgusted?
Oh, I dislike the advertising when promotes a soap opera. I dislike the soap opera and maybe or maybe not. All the advertising to the new soap opera program show that they are hypothetical life when the people can obtain pleasure, maybe jealous, or or something. I don't like the advertising when produce a new program TV, but there are other programs like series that you enjoy that and you say, hey, I need to watch the new movie or the new series.
Okay. What do you think are the criteria of assessing a good piece of advertisement?
Oh, sorry, can you rephrase the middle of the question?
Yes. What do you think? What do you think will be the main characteristics to choose or to assess or to evaluate a good piece of advertisement?
Oh, the color or the that publicists people use in the advertising. The voice, I believe, I like the when the voice is very clear. You can identify or can connect with yourself, and you say and you think that the new products or the new program is interesting. Other criteria to me is the use of the reality in the advertising. When show an hypothetical life, hypothetical situation like life in other planets, you think that oh my God, it's not possible for you. But when the people use a, a personal situation of the people with family situation, you say, hey, maybe this is for me.
Okay. What will happen if an authoritative advertisement prevail in the market?
Oh, sorry again. I couldn't listen the question complete.
Okay, what will happen if an authoritative advertisement prevail in the market?
What is the? Oh,
Illegal
okay.
advertisement. Yeah,
The legal advertising. Oh, uh,
illegal.
okay. The illegal advertising.
Yes.
Maybe. Oh, this is an unusual uh, situation for me. Give me a second to think.
Okay.
But I believe that in the social media you can find illegal advertising, maybe promote new drugs for the children for child, but in a rarely presentation, maybe like a new game for the teenager. But what I behind to that maybe it's not a legal situation or legal product. I believe that you need to be carefully in the social media when you show a lot of advertising.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kelian. That was part three of the IELTS. Okay, that's good. Yeah, some recommendation. When you, yeah, when you try to like to let's say, to fill in the sentence, like to put everything in piece. I mean, you're trying to answer every question accurately, and you did. That was good. I mean, all your questions, you provided the answer, added maybe two details or more than that, and then you stop. That's good. That's important because the examiner noticed there is going to be another question to be asked for you. Remember that the tip that I said to you, like if you don't understand something, you just go and Google it. That is important, but do not rely too much on that because it will get you like slower. Okay, and the examiner will notice. I'm just saying that if you don't understand a word, but let's say that you don't understand a topic. Okay, so the idea here is that you practice the most about different topics so that everything that comes out of your mouth will be out of your mind. Okay, not something that you read from Google, because sometimes something that you read from Google, it is a really bad thing, or it is something that has no like foundations. So that's why it is important to be logical, because I mean in on Google you can find a lot of things that aren't that good. I mean, they're not accurate. That they're just like misinformation. They're not good information. So the idea is that you can think about it, and also if you make it simple, your own words, your own thinking, that will be good. Okay. Just an advice for you. So my idea, it will for you, or my advice will be for you to practice a lot, and that out of your mind will come all of the answers. Okay, that will help you a lot to think in English, and also to make it simple. And the examiner will notice. Okay, the examiner will notice. Okay, maybe this is from the internet, or this is from Keljan. Okay, he will get yeah, because of the first part of part one and part two and so on. He will be able to check your English, the way you, I mean, the way you respond, and so on. So if there is a question hard that you don't know, that you don't have a clue how to answer, if you go Google it and just get it from Google, that's gonna be hard, okay? Because what am I saying? Why am I saying this? Am I saying this? Because sometimes we do that, okay? Or we just learn by heart some answers. That isn't that good, okay? We memorize some answers. That isn't that good. It is good, but not that good for this exam, because the idea is to produce language. But you did so good. This is just a few examples that will help you in the future, I think, and also when you face the exam. This is also for, I don't know if Joanna is here. That's This is so sad that Joanna isn't here. But yeah, that is also for her to be ready. But I think you all did good. Albeiro, Esperanza, Kelgen as well. I mean, you have been learning a lot, and also you have been practicing a lot. I have seen it. So that's the idea. I mean, you will get English every time. Every time you practice, every time you go like practicing with the mirror, practicing with yourself, and also be ready for the IELTS. Okay. So there are going to be some questions that will be unusual. Just buy some time. Okay. Okay. Let me think about this. Just like you said, I've never thought about that before. Let me just get an idea. I mean, let me just have a clue here. Oh, okay. Yeah, and think something is going to come to your mind. Believe me. If you do that, if you say, I have never thought about that, can you give me some seconds to think? And then something is going to come to your mind. Believe me, guys. If you, I mean, take that moment like a quietness, like a silence, some word is gonna come up to your mind, some image, and then you will be able just to go and blah 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 blah. That is gonna happen. I believe so. Why? Because you have the English. You are good. I mean, you speak well, good English level. So you just need a moment, just like to think a little bit, and then it will come out of your mind. Okay, because you have a really good English. Okay. Do you have questions about anything? No.
I have a question about the more common topics
Yeah.
because there are a lot of topics. For example, for today, I don't have idea about shopping, and I feel frustrated with the question because I say, yeah, I don't know use vocabulary about that, and I would like, so I don't know what is the more common in the video. I believe that the all topics was about event and celebration, but there are a lot
Yeah.
of. But what is the more? What are the more common?
Okay, let me give you some of them. I mean, this is unlikely to say that it's going to happen that way, but ideas, okay? Because there are a lot of topics that you will be asked about. But some of them will be like studies. That is something that will be asked to you. Something about your country as well. It all depends. Something about celebration as well, special events. Also, maybe you will be asked about invention, like computers or some inventions. Okay. Um, maybe something about newspapers or magazine, something about sports or special occasions in your life. Um, yeah, something about also economy, maybe. Okay. And yeah, maybe something about electricity, something that is historical. Okay. That comes along with the inventions that I already told you. Okay. They will be more or less. Holidays also will be something. Holidays, your vacations.
Mm.
That's some of the topics that you will find in the exam, and some others. But yeah, uh, it is hard to say this is something. But this is just a yeah good range of topics or themes that maybe you will be asked. Okay. So my advice for you
Okay.
is practice the topics that you don't usually talk about. Let's say if you know a lot from sports, that's okay. Don't practice too much about sports. I mean, practice sports if you don't know words in English about sports. But if you do, don't worry. Just try to practice another topic. Okay. Also, remember to take the listening quizzes. Okay. Try to check which one of them are still open, and they are important because they are 10 points of the 20 that we grade you. So yeah, some of them are open for you to take them. So please go and take it because this is our last encounter. So just try to take all the listening quizzes in order for you to have a really good score in these weekly encounters. Okay, guys?
Okay, teacher.
Okay,
Okay.
tutor.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. So this was our last encounter. So I hope to see you again some here in the university or maybe another let's say another course, okay? But that's amazing. It was amazing to have you guys. You have been growing a lot, so I'm so glad to hear you and also to see your improvement during the lessons, okay? So I want Keljan, can you please stay a little bit? So I have a require for you. Just I mean I will yeah, I will say goodbye and then I will call you again, right? Keljan. Uh,
Okay. Okay.
okay, good. So I will stop recording. Thank you, guys.